Do these four things and be among the consistently forex traders. So what's up with you guys? It's your boy U Kings right here again. It's another day with an ICT forex trader. Okay, my name is Kingsley. I share forex education content right here and also document my trade. So every single week I upload at least 2 videos. Okay, so if you are new to this channel, please subscribe. Okay, hit the thumb notification bell and also be notified anytime I post on my YouTube channel. Okay, you're welcome. To the new subscribers, you're welcome. To those sharing my video, you're welcome. Those liking, you're welcome. Those watching, you're welcome. I really appreciate it. Okay, so today I'll be sharing you 4 tips to become a consistently forex trader. Do these 4 things and be among the consistently forex traders. You know, it is said that 5% of traders are profitable traders. Okay, 5% of traders are profitable trader. Yeah, and it is true. And it is true. Based on statistics, you see that it's even less than 5%. Right? It's even less than 5%. So I was reading the statistics of traders from the TFT free challenge this thing accounts that they gift out. Okay, it ended up that I think it's about few percent just withdraw, about 3% that just get withdrawal from those accounts. About 100 accounts they give out, just about 2% of them that withdrew from that account. You see, to tell you that most traders are struggling to be profitable. So here I'll be giving you guys 4 tips to be a consistently profitable trader. I know a lot of traders are struggling to be profitable. Some have gotten a strategy, but they are still struggling to see the result in their account because maybe due to psychology reason, or maybe they are not following their rules. Okay, but if you stay with me, you're going to, and I implement these 4 rules I'm going to give you now, you are going to be on your way to becoming a consistently forex trader. Tip number 1: learn and master a strategy and identify your edge. Yes, it's very important that for you to become a profitable trader, you need to have an edge. Okay, you need to master a strategy and identify your edge in that strategy. Okay, what is an edge? An edge is a probability of one thing happening over another, according to McDouglas. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is learn and master a profitable strategy. Learn and master a profitable strategy. Very important. Okay, because for you to be profitable, you need something that works. Okay, you need a strategy that works. So there are many ways you can actually learn and master a strategy. For example, you have a lot of free content right there. We have ICT content right there. We have all that different strategy that works, that is being shared by other profitable traders. Okay, so you can actually follow them up. The likes of Jeffrey Benson, you follow him up, right? He teaches his forex educational knowledge mostly for free. Okay, so you can actually go for free. Maybe you don't have money to pay for mentorship, or can go for free. Okay, just give into time and learn what works. Okay, just find a profitable trader who is profitable already in the marketplace, follow them, learn what they share, most of their free content, and go into your chart and backtest, forward test, get enough data and find your edge. Your edge is what works for you. Okay, very important. So learn a profitable strategy and identify your edge. Another way you can learn is also to pay, maybe get a mentor or a tutor, right? Maybe you can get somebody that is profitable already, and which to me that is it's actually the fastest way to become a profitable trader. Okay, because this is someone that have broken the code. Okay, you have got enough knowledge and filtered most of it and stick to what works. So you are simply learning what works. Okay, so once you learn what works, the next thing is to validate that strategy. Okay, validate it. Very important. Don't just learn everything and start trading. No, once you learn, you go and validate. How do you validate? You go into backtesting. You can use TradingView. Okay, maybe subscribe the premium version, do backtesting. Journal, very important. Journal and get enough data, then modify that strategy and stick to it. Very important. Okay, then you know what works for you. What do you easily see in the marketplace? What do you easily see in price? Okay, very important, because you need to know what do you easily see in price. Okay, what you can you see anytime you go to the chart, based on the strategy you learn, how do you easily see it? Okay, that is your edge. Then stick to it. And maybe most of the time, how far does it move? Like what are the peak move of that strategy whenever it executes? Okay, whenever it appears, how far does it move when it goes in your favor, right? and what is the average stop loss. So all these things is what you need to put together, get it together, okay, get all this knowledge, then modify it and find out what works for you. And for you to find out what works for you, you must back test it, forward test it, journal it properly, and stick to what works for you. So that is number one. So number two, you need to form a rigid trading plan, right? A trader that is trading without a trading plan is just like an architecture building without an any structural design. Okay, so imagine that you're an architecture, you're trying to raise a very big magnifics, and you don't have any architectural design. Okay, there is high chances that that building is going to collapse. Okay, so if you're a trader and you don't have a trading plan, there's higher chances that you're a gambler, right? You're a gambler because you don't have a rule you follow. Okay, what is trading plan? Trading plan are a set of rules that you put in place to help you make decisions in the marketplace. Okay, they are rules that you put in place to help you make decisions in the marketplace. Okay, so it's very, very important as a trader that you have a trading plan. Very, very important. Very important. So it's very, very important that you have a trading plan. Okay, in your trading plan, what are the contents of trading plan? Number one, the content of trading plan is you can put your strategy there. Okay, you put your strategy there, right? What is the entry? What is the maybe the time of the entry? Most times that it occurs. What are the time of the day that most your setup occurs, or time of the week if you're a swing trader? Okay, so you need to identify these things. What is your entry? Where is your target? And what is your stop loss? Okay, so you need to identify these things, put your strategy in place. What are the elements to trade setup? What are the things you put together? Do you use trend line, support and resistance? Do you use order flow, time and price theory, and the rest of it? You understand? So just identify what works. What are the elements you use? Okay, that is your strategy. You already know what works for you, so you're going to put your strategy right there in your trading journal. Okay, in your trading plan. What again is in trading plan? You can also put your risk management plan in it. Okay, risk management plan. What is the number of trade you can take in a day? What's the number of trade that you're going to take in a week? Number of trade you can take in a month? All these things you're going to put it in place, right, to help you execute properly, so that when even if trade goes against you, wouldn't lose your account. Okay, so put your trading plan in place, put your strategy, put your risk management and money management plan. Very, very important. How do you manage your trade? Very important. So you write it there, how you manage your trade. Then you also put some psychology tips right there. Okay, maybe punishment whenever you go against your rules, all this stuff. So you put it together. Very, very important. Okay, so maybe I'm going to make a video on how to make a proper trading plan in one of the YouTube videos. Okay, so very, very important, guys. Form a solid trading plan. Very, very important. It's going to help you. And when you form a trading plan, the next thing is to stick to it. Stick to it. Okay, once you form a trading plan, stick to it and execute like a robot. So I normally tell my friends that once you have a trading plan, execute like a robot. How do robots execute? Once you're set up, maybe if you want if ABC forms, you will buy. If BCD forms, you will sell. That is your setup. And once you sell, this is where you put your stop loss, this is where you put your target. That is it. So whenever ABCD forms, that is a buy. Whenever CDB, that is a sell, right? You already know where you place your stop loss. Okay, so that is it, guys. So write down a solid trading plan, okay, and stick to it, right? And you must put it in your trading journal. Very important. Write it in your trading journal. Okay, it will be in your trading journal. Then while you trade, you'll be documenting your trade. Okay, so write a solid trading plan and stick to it, and you will see how far you go. Okay, all right, guys. So number 3, stick to a proper risk management plan. Right, so you must have a proper risk management plan and stick to it. Very, very important, right? Risk management will actually save you a lot. It will keep you long in the game. It will keep you long in the game. Some people have a profitable strategy, but they are not seeing the outcome. Maybe they are winning and also losing because they are not applying a proper risk management. Okay, and it's very, very wrong. You will not see a significant progress if you are not applying a proper risk management. Risk management actually helps you. In trading, what matters is how much you make when you're right and how much you lose when you're wrong. Okay, so if you are risking 1%, it is ideal that you should be targeting 1:2. That is, if you are risking 1%, it is ideal you are targeting to make 2% in your setup. Okay, in your setup, right? So if you're risking $100, you should be targeting to make $200 based on your risk management. Or If you are risking $100, you should be targeting to make at least $300. If you're risking $1,000 per trade, it is ideal that you are targeting to make times 2 of that you risk or times 3 of it. Okay, so that is it, guys, so that whenever you win, all right, you'll be winning ahead. For example, if you win once, each time you win, you are winning 3%. For example, you win 3%, and each time you lose 1%. So let's say you placed 10 trades. Okay, you placed 10 trades, and out of 10 trades you won 5 and you lost 5, right? So because you won 5 and lost 5, each time you win, you're winning what, 3%, right? That means if you win 5 times, that is 5 times 3, you have 15. And if you lose one, each time you lose 1%, that is -1. -1 times 5, it is -5. Then 15 minus 5, you have what, 10. So imagine if you are trading $100,000 account, right? So you already made 10% just by executing 10 trades, and you actually had 50% win rate. That is 50 win out of 10 trades, right? So that is 5 win out of 10 trades. So do you see how you are ahead? You are profitable irrespective you only won 5 times and lost 5 times. So risk management will keep you ahead. It will actually keep you ahead in the game. Okay, so it is very, very important. Once you form a trading plan, stick to that trading plan, okay, and apply proper risk management. Apply proper risk management, very, very important. Like, you cannot say less about it. Very, very important, okay, because your strategy is just about 10% of your profitability. You can actually have a winning strategy and be losing. You will not be making money because maybe you are not applying proper risk management. So maybe you may win 5 times, but if you lose once, it will just take out all your wins. Okay, so it's very, very wrong, guys. So you need to apply proper risk management, and with this now, it means anytime you want to execute, you should determine how much you're risking in the risking per trade. Okay, before you go into the market, predetermine your risk. Very, very important. Okay, know how much you're risking per trade. Okay, that is money management now. Okay, know how much are you willing to risk. How much are you willing to risk? So you determine it. Ideally, they say you should not risk more than 1 to 2% of your account. That is ideally. But I think risk tolerance is, I think it differs based on personality. Okay, it's based on personality. But the higher the capital, the lower the risk. Yeah, most times the higher the capital, the lower the risk. So apply proper risk management before you go into your trade. Know how much you're willing to risk, and once you risk that amount, you should be targeting to make at least times 2 or times 3 of how much you're risking. So if you do this consecutively, you will see you're going to be ahead. Okay, even if you have 40% win rate, 30% win rate. Let me say 30% win rate with maybe each time you win, you're winning 1:4 That is, you're winning 4% if you're risking 1%, and you have 30%. That means out of 10 you're winning 3 times. You will see you're still profitable. You are still profitable, right? Because out of 3 trades, you're making 12%, and you're losing 7, right? So 12 minus 7, how many is it? I said 5%. That is 5% of your account, because you have 30% win rate and your target is 1:4. So just know what works for you and apply proper risk management in your Okay, so the last one and the final one is build a right trading psychology. Like, trading psychology is the I think there's this comedian, he say, is the organ of them all, right? So it's very, very important that you build the right trading psychology, right? So I want you to understand this. Go with this word. According to Matt Douglas, it says the outcome of every trade is random. The outcome of every trade is random. So let me say, if you place 10 trades and you have 50% win rate, the thing is that you don't know the trade that's going to be a loss. You don't know the trade that is going to be a loss. So your own now is to know your edge, know what works for you, and execute like a robot. Whenever you see your setup, you execute. Okay, 2 things are going to happen. Is either it hits your TP or it hits your stop loss. So if it hits your stop loss, you already know how much you're risking. Then you wait for next setup. As simple as that. Keep it very simple, guys. So with this now, you see you will reduce fear. Okay, most of us, why we attach fear in our trading, because we are risking too much, or we don't have enough confidence in our setup. No, you need to identify your setup, identify your edge, know what's for you. How can you execute your setup and it works perfectly and you profit? You have a consistent curve, winning curves, right? So you need to master all these things. Journal it, put it in your trading plan, and execute like a robot. Okay, very, very important. Okay, just know that the outcome of your trade is at random. Okay, so you don't know the outcome. You cannot control the outcome of your trade. So any outcome the market gives you, just accept it. But your own is to execute your setup back to back. Execute your setup back to back, and don't chase price. Okay, whenever your setup forms, you execute. Do you understand? Then you risk appropriately and know how this mindset that the outcome of every trade is at random. Okay, so if you're executing 10 trade and you're having 50% win rate, you don't know the particular trade are going to be a win and the one that's going to be a loss. So your own is to just execute and manage your risk, and your edge will play in your favor. Definitely the edge will play in your favor, just like the casinos. Okay, so that is how you win. That is how you just have the right trading mindset. Okay, develop the mental environment of you don't allow your win to get into your head, and don't allow your loss to get into your heart. Okay, don't allow your win to get into your head, and don't allow your loss to get into your heart. Do you understand? So just maintain the right trading environment, okay, mental environment, that will help you to execute without any error. Remove every form of fear, remove every form of greed. Okay, because these are the two major psychology problem most developing traders face. Okay, fear and greed. Some of us, you will see any winning trade, you just take profit, and any losing trade, you keep that is you keep adjusting your stop loss, thinking, hoping. No, don't hope in the marketplace. Don't hope. It's very, very bad for you to hope in the marketplace. Okay, let the stop loss do the work for you. Okay, always cut your losses short and allow your profit run. Okay, so based on your model, you always target a specific amount or return in your investment based on your risk. Okay, so just know the outcome of every trade is at random. So remove every form of fear, have a solid trading plan. I think this is what is going to help you. When you have a solid trading plan, then you follow the rules. Discipline yourself to follow the rules. Very, very important. So when you discipline yourself, then you see your work is to execute, and allow the odd to be in your favor. Allow the odd to be in your favor because you have your edge already. Okay, so that is how you help build your trading psychology. All right, you tend to remove fear. Okay, whenever you want to execute and you see that, okay, you actually you have fear, like you're emotionally attached to this trade, what do you need to do? Reduce your risk until you're comfortable risking a certain percentage of your account, then you can gradually increase. Okay, so that is it, guys. Have a proper trading psychology. Okay, understand that the outcome of every trade is at random, and you don't have control of the outcome of any trade. So when you execute, expect two things: either win or a loss. Anyone that comes, you accept it and look for another setup. Okay, so that is how you move. You develop a winning mindset. Okay, the mindset, the profitable traders, they think in terms of probability. What distinguishes the profitable traders and the struggling traders is because the profitable trader thinks in terms of probability. They think in terms of probability and they manage their risk appropriately. Okay, they think in terms of probability and they manage their risk. Okay, and allow their edge to play out. Right, so that is what you should be doing. When you apply these four things, you see yourself on the path of consistent profitability. Okay, so number one, let's do a recap. Number one is to do what? You must master a strategy and identify your edge. Number two, once you have learned a strategy, you develop a trading plan, a good and solid trading plan that has your strategy, your risk and money management, and also psychology tips. Number three is to do what? Manage your risk appropriately. Okay, manage your risk. I always tell my friends that you should manage your risk as though you never win, and execute as though you never lose. With this, you will see your edge play out in your favor most of the times. Okay, so that is number three, and number four is build the right trading mindset. And I think the book I will recommend to build a good mental environment or your trading psychology is Trading in the Zone. It actually helped me, okay, to think in terms of probability and also remove fear and greed in my trade. So Trading in the Zone by Mark Douglas. You can get the audiobook on YouTube or you can download it anywhere. Right, go through it and let it build you. Very, very important, guys. So guys, that is it. And if you know that you actually learn from this, please smash the subscribe button if this is your first time of watching my video, and also hit the thumb notification bell so that you're notified anytime I post on my YouTube. Okay, do well to like this video, also share to your friends, right? And let's make the most, guys. And till we meet again, bye for now.